Another new day for my viewers, and there's not really much light on my face because it's 8 o'clock in the morning. It's 8:01 right now in the morning. Thought I'd wake up a little bit early, get this video logs done. And yes, I apologize ahead of time. Yesterday's video log is late, or was late. I got a little bit after midnight. I know, video log was a little bit late. Might as well do a recap. Let's start with let's start at the beginning. I've got those video logs done, so I just put them on. I actually didn't even have to upload it to my switch it to chip to my laptop this time, because I just wanted to get out of here and go get the other stuff done. I thought it was going to be like an hour, so I had like not really anything I'd eat, just a peanut butter sandwich. I was going to think of making a ham and cheese. No mayo, there's just mustard and ketchup. Because it's close to the end of the month, so there's not really much of anything that's left. This is the only thing I pulled out of the freezer. There's some kind of turkey soup from Turkey Day, but that's still been frozen for 5 days, like a frozen block, still sitting in the fridge. And I try to put a spoon in it, it's like a frozen block still. So, right after doing the video logs, I set aside my camera so I can do the uploads later, and I headed down the street. So what was it, 2? Like 2 or I think it's 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock. Showed up there, so I know a few hours late, but I do stuff myself and woke up a little bit late and blah blah. She goes, "Ah, it's good." She says, "Okay." She goes, "I went out to the store and did this and that." She goes, "Would you like a drink?" So I got a drink, and then started helping to move stuff. So I thought it would take just an hour to get it done, but it took thought it was going to be an hour. It took 5 hours. 5 hours to do the stuff. Not only that, we had moved stuff from the walls and stuff like that, and bring out some cat toys and stuff like that. She wanted to do the dusting and mopping for each part that she opens up. So then in one wall there, moving that out to the center, sweeping and mopping there, and then slowly, just started shifting things around. That's what they had to do, shift things around. So what we did with the small stuff first. We moved out her one comfy kind of lazy boy kind of chair, but not reclining lazy boy, but just lazy boy kind of chair. It's I don't know, it's older style chair. It's comfortable though. Moved that out, and then slowly move her desk to the one corner where she's got like a storage side of stuff. She's got like a cloth thing that goes there, and then to cover all the storage stuff, like boxes and boxes and boxes of stuff. So putting the computer there it's a good idea, because you're beside the heater, that's fine, you can be warm, you can be on your computer, but the only downside to that is that there's gonna be sun coming out from this side onto your computer. So she might have to do a darker curtain. That's the way my dad is. He likes the see-through curtains, get light in. He likes light. Like my aunt was like that too. She didn't like any dark curtains. She liked the lighter curtains, there's some bright light outside, it's morning, and open up the curtains really wide. I don't know, I have a normal curtain, I know when it's either dark or light out there. Looking at the curtain, right now there's not really much light out there, so I just have the curtain closed. I got the window open. There's some cars going by this early in the morning, or today's only Saturday, isn't it? I think it's Saturday. So yeah, today's Saturday. So after moving that there, and then we taking that armchair thing, we put it in a place where the computer was, and then she got a footrest thing. So then after that, we had to get the sofa off of this wall here. So after moving the sofa, there's some stuff that she lost back there, some cat toys, and she had to sweep up and mop there, slowly moving over. and she's taking some breaks too, because she has like asthma or bronchitis or whatever it is. She has a puffer. She was a smoker back in the day, that kind of ruined her life a little bit. So she's got some health problems. So I take a little bit of my time. I can move the stuff there over quick, but she's helping out too. She's sweeping and mopping up and stuff like that. So taking it, putting it towards the kitchen and where you get into the bedrooms and the bathroom. Then we're slowly, taking out the TV and TV stand. We had to unhook all these wires. We had to, she decided to untangle all these wires because it was all like braided together and stuff. And like wow. So we undid the wires and stuff, and it's good. So we slowly took it across the thing to the other side where the sofa was. That's where she wanted, because she likes it there. She liked it that wall before. Lucky her old grandfather clock or something like that, wall clock, actually fits above the TV. She's got like a 40-inch TV or something like that. And then slowly get the couch over to that wall. And then she had a problem because her foot resting ottoman, I think it's called an ottoman, that it opens up and then puts storage in there. It was packed full of stuff, and we had to slide across the floor because my back, I could pick up a side, but she can't. She was shorter than me, but anyway. So we had to squeeze it through the one end of the couch towards the china cabinet. We squeezed it out and put it in the center. Then she decided, like, I'm not really liking this carpet. Carpet doesn't really go with thing. When we rolled up the carpet, there was like dust and stuff that falling off of it. I told her, I said, no, that's not cat dinner. She thought it was cat dinner. That's two things. It's your carpet freshener stuff that has sand in it, and the other two, it's an old carpet that has the old glue in it, and now it's become like sand. It's dried up and it's just breaking off the bottom of the carpet. So out the door, we tossed that out. Well, I had to bring it down there, and it was only, I don't know, 12 foot square, I guess. Maybe 10 foot square. I would say 10 foot square. Maybe. I don't know. I don't care about measurements on that. So we got the sofa at the one wall, we got a TV in the other wall, and then we had to do all the hookups to the wires and stuff, make things good, and say, well, I gotta get a wire for this, and then go around that way, and then to the power bar is kind of tucked in the corner behind the computer, so we did the power bar and put up, and did the two screw things in there, so the power bar sits there. So us taller people who are using the power bar can go over the TV and then plug their stuff in there, other stuff, like I'll say a camera, like, cause I charge my camera, or batteries for my electronics, or for my phone, or for anything else you need to plug in there, because most of the stuff that's the computer, the monitor, surround sound, whatever else is plugged into the 6-pack is good, but anything else that you need to just plug in and out, to get to is there. Then also, there's 6-pack. We're done. There's that 6-pack to get that done. The 6-pack wasn't in there well. So how much time we got left? So we had to take the faceplate off, and then the 6-pack did sit good. But then when I was with the 6-pack, I heard some zzz, like quietly. It's like, oh man, got a little bit of a power surge thing. I told her, she's making a big deal. She's like, oh, my start firing, blah 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 blah, and then called the her son's wife's brother to come in, and that was like an hour and a half later that he showed up, and he changed the whole socket because I guess it was a porcelain socket, and the top part of it, I guess, was cracked. That when I took the faceplate off and put the 6-pack in there, I was wondering what's with the 6-pack, and the 6-pack was fitting right, but it was making that zzz sound. So I took the 6-pack thing off. The top part of the socket kind of broke off because it's porcelain. So he had to change the whole thing and actually ground it. And he said none of those, that he redid all those plugs, none of them were grounded. So I had to wait for him, get that done, and test it. I had to test it so the electricity gets turned off, because it gets turned off from the basement. So our son had to go down the basement to turn that off. then we had to wait, and then it's turned off, and then do that, and talking. That's done. Some more talking, and then out the door went. Plug their stuff in there, make things do good. Make sure no cords don't get caught or squished by the some kind of like TV stand anyway. So that stuff's done. Computer stuff is done. Even the modem stuff is done. It had to be set in a certain spot because now it can't sit on that little corner thing. It has to sit on its own little table. Then there's a secondary table between the armchair and the couch. Some kind of half table because the table has a thing that kind of comes down, so it's like a half table put in there. She has a nice floor lamp that has like the 1950s style, but it's a remake. It's not the actual genuine product, but it's great. It's great about her couch, and she's got a lamp on one side. She's got a lamp on this other table here. She's got enough light in there. I told her, I said, hey, there you go. For your grandchildren, you've got the Storytime Corner now. This is a perfect spot for Storytime Corner, so you can tell stories for your grandchildren and great-grandchildren. She got laughed a little bit, which then probably like a good idea. So after all that, she ended up making me something to eat. She made me a sandwich. She put like 5 slices of ham and what do you call it? Ham and cheese. And I said mayo and a little bit of mustard should be good. So I was now done with that, and wow, that was going to take an hour. That took 5 hours to do all that stuff because I had to wait for the one thing and a bunch of gabbing and brainstorming and bringing this stuff, and she didn't like it here, she moved it here, there, and sweeping them up, and then talking to her grandson that lives with her about this and that, and so I was thinking, like, even if I upload it now, I might be lucky to get it, edited and thrown out by midnight, just by midnight. But then I would have to click them on for, publish. But by the time I had that done, I'm like 5 to 10 minutes left. By the time, I published it out and it got finalized, it's past midnight. It's like, well, I tried, guys. There's really nothing I can do about that. I can't I can't turn back time on that. It's there. It's there for you guys to see. I know it's a little bit late, so this video is telling you that it's a little bit late. And the reason being, doing the stuff for the friend, and took a lot more time than I thought. I thought maybe 2 hours tops, but 5 hours because we were waiting for an hour and a half for the one friend, and then a half hour talking. So it's 2 hours wasted. So it did take about 2 hours, and then about 2 hours of wasted time, and then blah. Anyway, that is all I'm going to say right now. I'm going to wrap this up and continue on the next video. So if you guys would like this video, please do hit the like button. Please subscribe to me. Share this video on the channel. Might benefit you, might benefit me. Please do tell your friends and family about me. Thank you for viewing this video. Every time you guys watch it, hope you all have nice days and good night. Remember, it's better to be Aboriginal than original.